Say something. Yeah, I don't hear you. Awesome. We're halfway there. No, we can just reverse it. What'd you do? Did you unplug anything? You might have to go back and was it reprioritize your microphone. Testes, 1, 2, 3. All right. I guess it's me and you guys, and I think he's going to try to fix that. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but I can't. But let's see. I guess I can probably start by going from Bitcoin. I need to share my screen. Hey. Guess I can just do this. There we are. Okay. Looks like Bitcoin is, I don't know if it's reaccumulation or not. Kind of looks like reaccumulation. It looks like it did the same thing last week, topping off at 31,108, ended the week at 26,894 with a low of 25,849. Do have this very this bullish mover here, where these 2 wicks don't meet, and that usually means it's moving up into a new channel, which means this little rejection to this area right here is kind of significant that it held there, which looks like it could be going up and either bouncing in this channel between the high there and this area, or might be setting up to break out and go long again. It does look like it's trying to reaccumulate here. Do have some supply coming in right there, but it doesn't look like it's any more than what your demand is. So should be setting up for a pretty decent week. How you coming along there, Mr. No-Jaw? Getting kind of quiet. Let's see. Are we going to do the whole show like this? I can't hear nobody. Oh, boy. Well, I mean, I do have a couple stocks we can look at. I did look at some crypto. Try to see if there's anything lining up for the week. Just as for starters, I guess. You want to go over those? You want to go deeper in? Looks like this move right here really did a number on a lot of the crypto out there. They all seem to follow suit. Some of them didn't recover as well, though. Looks like you had double bottom there, double signals on the daily. It's pretty strong. VRA, I think this is one of the ones I had that had a gap right here. Same as Bitcoin. Silo is doing the same thing.
Can you guys hear me now?
Hey, now you are. Welcome to the show. Hey, everybody, let me introduce you to Mr. Know-It-All. he just popped in.
All right. So you guys can hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That took way too long to fix. All right. So Bitcoin, I think we're still going to come back down to retest the 200-week moving average, which is right around this 25.5K region. We might get a little bit of oversold pop back up here. You know, like the next day or two, we might see like this try to pop back up. I have this better charted somewhere else. Yeah, so I have something like this drawn out where where it goes and maybe retest 28.2K, this volume metric right here on 28K, and then rejects it. And then we make our last leg down, and that's where we retest the bottom of the channel. We retest this the 200-week moving average, you know, maybe even the 200 daily moving average, potentially a wick down there. So yeah, I think that's kind of where we're going to see Bitcoin find a home over the next couple days here. What do you think? I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I kind of see it. If it can get back above this 27.5 area, I feel like it's going to ping pong a little bit between that and 28.4.
Yeah.
Until it finds its rhythm there, whether it wants to go up or down. And then it's like you said, either it's going to bounce down and retest that low, that 25.5, or come back up and.
So I want to take note of the volume, right? So the volume right now is completely receding.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, so the movement down here is like kind of insignificant. Like it's not a high volume move down. So like I think this is just straight up manipulation. Like they're just manipulating the price down to reaccumulate for lower.
Right. Get that last float.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think, like I said, I think there's going to be lots of buy orders. You know, right kind of confluent with the weekly 21 and the 200-week moving average. I don't really foresee us breaking below the 200-week moving average so quickly. Because, like, if you zoom out, every single time we come down there, like, it's usually the bottom of a market, right? Like we're probably, like, in the midst of this kind of move here. I mean, I don't want to compare it to 2019 because 2019 was a really parabolic, stupid recovery. And Bitcoin isn't... I mean, yes, it's a bit parabolic here, but we're already pulling back, so that's good. Like, that's actually healthy. We want to see that. We just don't want to see this thing just go completely parabolic and not build any market structure and, you know, not do anything that's actually long-term beneficial, right? Because if we want to see Bitcoin like really succeed at what it's supposed to be doing, then we want that market structure to be built. All right. So yeah, I think a little bit of a downside still. You know, the weekly stochastics are still way the F up here. And I'd like to see it put in a higher low, right? I'd like to see it kind of reverse and put a higher low in on the weekly stochastics. And we had our sell signal kind of confirm here last week, letting us know we're going to see some downside in the market. And we've seen that. We're seeing the downside come in. Like, it hasn't been violent selling. It's just been a nice pullback, right? And, you know, we hit about, what, 30.5K or something up here. We, like, basically touched, well, I guess we touched, like, 31.2. So, I mean, a 40% drop here is not something, like, that Bitcoin can't do. Like, yeah, we haven't really seen, like, 40% drops recently, but, you know, typically after Bitcoin makes a recovery, like, if you go back to 2015, I think we're on more of the trajectory of 2015 than we are of 2019. Okay, and this move right here, okay, we got a 40% retest. All right, so a 40% retest would be us coming back down to, like, man, I don't know, 17K. Like, we could do that. That's possible. And the way the dollar's looking right now is it's actually looking bullish, man. I don't really like that. Like, here you go. So, like, the weekly just crossed up on the MACD on Tether, okay? So when you get a weekly MACD cross, which we haven't had a weekly MACD cross since December of 21. Okay, that was the previous top. All right, so that's not necessarily a good thing. We could see some more downside price action after getting that cross like that. So it's just going to present some buying opportunities, guys. So just be patient and wait for those opportunities to come to you. All right.
22.8, 23 area, that's a yearly high volume, high price volume area. So, like you said, it might not go all the way down to 17, but it definitely could just hit this
22.6 is the 236 fib extension. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, we can
just touch that and see you later. Yeah, it can just happen real fast too, and
call it the finger of God.
We could literally, I think we're gonna do something like this too. You know, we might deviate out of the channel, and then snap back into the channel, and then rip to about 40K, and then get a big snapback down. You know, going into the end of the year, Q4. Okay, because typically, let's look at the futures market too, because obviously Bitcoin still kind of follows the equity market, and futures are down right now too. And it's looking like, you know, dojiing stuff happening on the S&P on the weekly here. You know, not necessarily good stuff. Like, we got some lots of weekly bearish divergence here. This actually looks really awful. I don't know if you guys have looked at this, but this doesn't look very good. S&P implying movements back down for sure on the weekly chart here. I mean, the monthly is okay, I guess. Yeah, but the weekly chart is looking like she's gonna come back down to retest the 21 EMA, and it's not looking too good there. I mean, this can all be negated by, like, some crazy bullish price action coming into the open tomorrow, you know. But looking at this right here on the weekly right now, not looking too good. Daily stochastics crossing down. 2-day chart. See, the 2-day chart looks okay to me. We're getting a cross up. There's some things that are getting negated here on the momentum. So it's tough to give it's like a
sitting under the yearly price volume profile.
Yeah,
like sitting right under it. It's like, I mean, it could just totally just, like, you know, foot down on it and shove it down.
Yeah, and I mean, unfortunately, that kind of makes some sense. Look at the dollar. The dollar is looking like a nice wedge setup here. I mean, this looks... Hey, man, if I was looking for a long trade, this looks beautiful, right? Look at the dollar.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this is short-lived. Like, I think the dollar might rip until, until the debt ceiling announcement in June. So I think we have, like, 2 weeks of downside potentially in the market. and the news is going to, they're going to announce that they're going to raise the debt ceiling, and that's going to crush the dollar, because that, to me, yeah,
Adding supply.
yeah, I mean, or probably the dollar's probably going to rally back up to 105, man, right? And then it's going to make a lower high there, and that's going to be it. It'll probably go right to the median trend line, and then down she goes.
Yeah, did you hear about Europe or England came out with their digital coin?
Digital currency, central bank
Stable
digital currency,
coin. Yeah,
stable coin.
They're doing it
No,
like a trial basis, half in, half, like just to see how it feels.
just to see how it feels, huh?
You know, that's how you get babies.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention too much, but yeah, this is what I think Bitcoin does, man. And just zoom out, guys. Like, zoom out. Let's go to the 3-month chart.
Yeah.
The quarterly
like
chart. Look, the quarterly chart looks great. Your stochastics are down here at the bottom, man. Okay, like, we're gonna see a week or two of downside potentially. Just load your bags up, man. $22,000 Bitcoin in the long term is cheap, cheap, cheap. Think about what the inflation is going to be like in 2 years from now. What do I know? We just look at charts all day. All right, cool. Yeah, man. So here's the 2-month. The 2-month stochastics crossing up. You haven't crossed above 20 yet. The cross above 20 on the 2-month is your buy signal. We haven't got a buy signal on the 2-month chart yet. That means, guys, we still got plenty of time to buy and accumulate Bitcoin. I think this is the summertime. You know, the markets usually take a breather in the summertime, right? Go away in May. So, but Bitcoin's gonna be front run, man. They're gonna dump this thing first before they dump the stock market, in my opinion. So, if they're gonna dump it, now's the time. Look at the volume; it's kind of dropped off here. So, we're going to see a bit of a pullback, and that's good. We want to see pullbacks, guys. Pullbacks are good. Look, you can see when the volume started dropping off here, right? Like right here in March. That's when really the buying stopped happening, okay? And here was your volume spike on the capitulation. November, boom. Volume spike, capitulation. Volume spike, buying climax. Buying climax. So now we're waiting for another volume spike for this next bottom, right? That's it. Anywho, that's Bitcoin. Ethereum probably doing the same stuff. And Ethereum probably breaks down to like 1.5K region, maybe even lower. It depends on what Bitcoin's going to do. But yeah, let's take a look at some long-term swing trades here for stocks, because I've actually been accumulating some things. And NVAX is one of them. We spoke about this last Sunday, I believe, when the price was around $7 and it had just broke out and backtested, and it closed right here before its earnings, right? And this beauty opened gap up on Monday, okay, and we got a nasty rejection right at the I believe it was the weekly 21 EMA, right? Yeah, like right here, we touched it, okay? But this is, in my opinion, this is going to continue to find follow-through price action here. Even closing like this on the weekly is still bullishly engulfing last week's candle, all right? I mean, look at the RSI, man. I mean, this is what you got to see down here. It's just, this thing is so wrecked, bro. Like,
this is your classic, like, diminishing... like your diminishing price line, and you draw your trend line across it, and you get that one blip that breaks it. It's just signaling you to let you know that, hey, taxi.
This thing is going to $50, man. In like
trying to go uptown. Let's go.
3 to 6 months, this is going to be a $50 stock again. All right. All right. So this is the one of the ones I'm accumulating myself. I have a position on. I made a whole list of this stuff here. Let's see. What did I do? Oh, yeah. I want to also wish all the mothers out there a happy Mother's Day. If I didn't do that already, I'm sorry. We are running a sale right now on the site. You can use the coupon code MOTHERS20 to get 20% off all of our products today. and into Tuesday. So make sure you guys check that out and do it up. I know we have lots of women on the stream right now. That's a joke. All right, cool.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. All right, so I also opened a swing trade on Zoom on Friday. This is another one that I think has some legs to run. So the 2-week stochastics crossed down here, but look at the RSI, okay? The RSI is sitting at 27 on the 2-week chart. And if we go to the weekly chart, yeah, you can kind of see that this is looks like a bottom, right? Because here's your long-term trend line of RSI. We broke it. But some people might say, hey, well, isn't this just like a bearish rectangle or a rising wedge? You know what? I don't think so because of how many times it's respected the bottom of this trend line, okay, on the RSI. And I mean, look at where you are on the price. You're all the way the F down here, man. And this is what am I going to do? I'm going to short this thing down here? No. Not shorting Zoom down here. It's wrecked. You're in a super, super crazy squeeze down here. The 3-day is already telling me that it's a buy. You can see the 2-day and the 3-day stochastics already crossed up. We got a buy signal on the 3-day chart. The 2-day chart also telling us buy. Okay, the 2 and 3-day stochastics are going to be covering the next week of price action. All right, so
And
next week.
Why wouldn't you take advantage of this double tap to the bottom of 2 years ago? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Right here, look left in the chart. You got basically the same low, right? Super low risk area for a long trade. You're in the demand zone on the 2-day chart.
Diminishing volume.
Diminishing volume, right? There's big move coming. We have earnings coming up. I'm playing it the week before earnings because I think there's going to be a pop before that, okay? Or maybe some sort of movement up. Like, I don't necessarily want to play it into earnings because anything can happen into earnings, right? So there you go. And a penny stock play for all those degens out there, okay? We have PGY. They also have earnings coming up in 2 days. This I might just buy shares and play into earnings because look how wrecked this bad boy is. And yeah, what's that? We got a low and a higher low on the weekly RSI. We're wrecked down here. We had a weekly bullish cross back here. We're in a harmonic Gartley structure down here. We have a low and a higher low coming in on the weekly chart. Look at the candle. This is technically out of the structure, closed out of the structure on Friday. Okay, I think we're going to see follow through price action with the earnings coming up. And yes, the target is A or C. So A would be $1.40 and C would be the top target, which would be about $1.60. I'm looking at a double up on this asset, okay?
See some resistance at 130 if you do make it past 105.
Yep.
And you do have the highest volume for the year right at 101, so it's got to get through that.
I think it's going to at least touch or test it on this move.
I think they gap over it and just let it run.
Sure, why not? This thing's wrecked.
That's their move, you know? There's resistance up there. Let's just gap over. Okay.
And then 8x8, you guys know I took this trade, right? We posted this one in the main chat on Discord. This hasn't panned out just yet, and that's okay. But zoom out on the chart, man. Like
it started to.
Started to, right? Zoom out. Look left. Okay, looking left, you're literally right at this low or close to this low from 1999, man. Okay, this company's been around for a long time. Swear to God.
I can't even count that part back.
Anyways, you can see the long-term channel up here as well, even though I wouldn't necessarily say it's the most bullish-looking structure, but what I really liked here is divergence on the monthly chart, okay? You have your low and your higher low on the RSI. I mean, guys, you know what happens after you get out of this oversold area, right? Up only. Literally up only. All right, super low risk area to take a trade, super low risk area to take an entry on a position here. If we go to the weekly chart, we can also see that, well, stochastics started crossing back up on the weekly, and again, you have the divergence from looking left, right?
$4.30.
I think this thing is going to go to like $6. What do you think about that? Or maybe even to $13, which is the weekly 200-week moving average eventually in time. Maybe in another year.
See if you can get over at $4.30 and $4.48.
Well, $6 is the top of this channel. So $6 is probably your short term target.
You can get over 650. Well, you got some headroom there.
Anywho, lots of divergence showing on this chart. That's the reason why I took the trade. You have monthly, weekly, and bi-weekly divergence. That's a crazy setup, man. All right. I'm looking at TME for next week. This thing looks like it's setting up for a cup and handle type of structure. Here's the weekly. Again, weekly down here in the buy zone. Hasn't crossed up yet. But we're down here. We might even double bottom on the weekly. The 3-day. Stokes ticking back up on the 3-day, 2-day. Stokes ticking up and crossing above 20. We have a buy signal on the 2-day, okay? The daily's already showing elevation, okay? We're already getting that elevation here on the Stokes. And it has earnings coming up. Oh my god, weird. And you're sitting at a major support on the daily. All right. Sounds good to me. No idea what this stock does. No idea what the company does. I just like the technicals. Remember that, guys. I am a technical analyst, not a fundamental guy. And to me, this looks like a cup with handle continuation structure.
Chinese dragon.
Chinese dragon, whatever you want to call it. All right. Looks great. I had one more. PSFE. These guys have earnings next week. Also, double effing bottom here. Okay. Daily chart. Okay. The only stipulation with this one is the daily stochastics are coming down. The two-day stochastics are going up. You have a bit of conflict there. Okay. It's not ideal. Like, I like the setup where the daily's going up, the 2 days just crossing, the 3 days just crossing, and the weekly's in the buy zone. That's like perfect. That's like you can't miss type of deal. Like we had on Upstart. Remember we had on that? The 2-day, the 3-day, the weekly, all pointing up. What did we get? A 50% move out of that guy? That was a huge move, man. But anyways, I do like what the price is doing here. Right? The price kind of just stalling. The seller is just stalling right here. And looking left, you can see you're literally right at below. This is a double bottom. All right? So price telling me double bottom. Oscillators telling me potential for movements back up. Definitely a great place to take a long trade, or a low risk. I should say a low risk place to take a long trade. And in the weekly, you've just entered into the demand zone here on the weekly chart. They got earnings coming up this week. Again, no idea what this company does. It's in a long-term downtrend. It's a real winner. Not. That's a joke. But it's set up on the chart. Crypto's boring when it's pulling back. That's why we're covering stocks. So new holdings. I think they report tomorrow. NU. This looks interesting. This looks like it already broke a range, right?
Yeah.
They probably want to bring this puppy back down if they did that already, huh?
Probably just to find some support to make sure it can keep going.
Yeah. So maybe. Yeah, look what your Stokes are already up. You're already entering overbought territory. I'd look for a short trade on this thing. That's what I would be doing for this. So do you guys understand the logic as to why we want to short this thing? Oh my god, it's in a breakout. Yeah. Yeah, bro, it's in a breakout.
The air's too thin up there.
There you go. Double top on the daily chart. Okay, I rest my case. She's coming back down to $5. See you there. Short this thing. Look at the RSI. Oh my god. This is a perfect short trade. Beautiful. Bear div on the daily. 2-day. Probably also showing that bear div. I mean, not really. I guess you made a higher high on the RSI here. But yeah, this doesn't look good. This looks like it's like topped out. All right, you got a short trade set up here. Watch this thing just rip like 40% on earnings or something.
Right.
Yeah. Everyone's short.
I'll show those guys.
Pump it. Yeah.
JCI. Johnson Controls.
Let's make a list of this stuff. So New Cipher. I want someone to track this just because I'm just doing this on TA. So New Cipher, we're thinking down on its earnings. PSFE, we think up. PGY, we think up. TME, we think up. What did you ask about?
JCI.
Do they have earnings coming up?
They just had it. Bullish gap up.
So it's gonna go fill the gap.
It's already did it. So at earnings had a bullish gap up, closed the gap, and then now it's found support on top of the channel that it just created.
Okay, then yeah, it looks good. You got another gap. You got another gap here, though, man. You got a gap here to fill.
A little gappy.
Yeah, just watch, man. You're just teetering on the top here, okay? You get a closure below 80 on the daily, man. She's coming back down, all right? I see what's happening on the RSI is making a higher low. You're going parabolic on the RSI right now, so just pay attention to that. Yeah, I mean, I guess your weekly chart probably looks okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is bullish, but yeah, you could see some short-term downside on it. Why not?
How about PAA? Also bullish gap between the bottom of the move to the second candle over. I'm on a daily.
I know, but I like to zoom out because
I'm on a weekly.
You can see that there's like a really tight consolidation happening on this thing. And man, if this thing breaks down, it's going to be a big fucking dump.
Big pooper.
Yeah.
Dell. I think Dell can still come back and test for support, but after that.
Yeah, dude, this doesn't look good, and I'll tell you why. Your weekly stochastics are like somewhere in the mid-range here, and they just crossed down. So, like, to me, this... I don't know. I guess the weekly RSI is still bullish. I don't know. It's in the middle of the range. There's no edge here. No edge. I wouldn't even take a trade on this effing thing. It's still making higher lows, but it made a lower high here, so you have a really tight compression happening. See which way that breaks. But if it breaks down, it's going to be ugly. This is a massive rising wedge type structure. And, yeah, this is in a huge downtrend too, right? Yeah, dude. This is a real winner, bro. And it's like right at the major trendline resistance area there, man. So the only thing that would change my viewpoint on this is the fact that this could be a descending broadening formation, and these usually break to the upside. So that's the only thing that could change my viewpoint. But I don't really like this. This is coming down. The monthly RSI is coming down. It just looks like a nasty rising wedge, dude. Look at that. That doesn't look good. That looks bad. You see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I'm just pointing them out.
Monday is another one. MNDY. I think I like this one for long. They had earnings already? When did they have earnings? I thought they had earnings today or Monday. Yeah, I think this is gonna rip. Right, the weekly stochastics are crossing back up down here. You're in the buy zone. You can see the volume came in on Friday. It's a newer asset. It came back down to retest this level as support. This looks like an inverse head and shoulder structure. You guys see that? This can run all the way to like $187 or something. Watch out for this one. That looks good. How's everyone doing? You guys liking the content tonight? You guys want some more crypto stuff? Let me know. Post them in the chat. There was a crypto I did like that looked like it was ready to maybe start reversing, and that was Aptos. Alright, I'm going to show you guys something here that I liked. And you can see that, I mean, I did post this. I think I did post this in our Discord. Alright, it's in a falling wedge. And on the RSI, it's in a falling wedge. And you have this low and higher low that was made, and you're still oversold. Okay, so I think this has some room to go back to the upside. You'd like to see NXRA. All right, we'll take a look at it. And what I do like about Aptos is that it's in the buy zone on the 2-day. Like it's down here with stochastics starting to point back up. 3-day chart also down here. I don't think we have enough data for the weekly, but the weekly it looks like it's almost about to reset itself. So I think this is almost ready for a reversal. Just gonna be waiting on Bitcoin there. All right, NXRA. I mean, dude, what the F is this, bro? Like, why would you want to look at this? Like, what is there to look at? Come on, bro. Are you serious? You aren't, right? Like, you aren't serious. This thing gets no trading volume. Don't put your money into this thing. Alright. Sorry, dude, but not something that you want to really be putting your money into. Alright, let's look at something else.
KLV USD. What do you think about that? Bottom bounce?
KLV.
Maybe some reaccumulation there. Retest back to the support.
This was a rising wedge. Is what this was, or a channel rather, and it broke it. So yeah, I mean, you could come back down to 0.003. Why not? You never actually broke out of the downtrend. Is this all the data on this thing? KLV? Yeah, I guess so.
I'll get you monthly.
Yeah, you got some more downside on this thing. Look, until you reset this weekly stochastic, I think you could consolidate right here until you get the reset, right? Like the 2-day chart's saying buy me, right? I think this is not a bad zone to start buying it if you're looking to buy it. Sure. CTXR. It's a cancer stock, right, bro? I think I remember you talking about that one. 2-day stochastic's about to cross back up. You got weekly momentum. Not looking too good. Weekly momentum is coming down. But that might, you know, get negated by your shorter term momentum. Like you're making higher lows on the price here. Okay. So the daily and 2-day chart look good. Like you're making higher lows. You're holding the daily 200 moving average, which is good. You could maybe test back up to like $2 if it really gets a push. But you're not getting any help from your weekly oscillator there, right? The weekly oscillator is staying down. But I would say that it's likely that you can see this trend back up and maybe touch that $2 region, which is that major resistance level right here, okay? BTDG, let's take a look at it. BTDG. Ugh, bro. Why are you guys hitting me with these like fucking super pen? At least this one gets volume. 1.1 million. That's actually getting some volume. My God.
Is it me? Mine looks like a barcode.
This looks like dog shit, bro.
It reminds me of AABB, that gold shit penny stock, sub penny stock. They
Bro,
would only print blocks.
Aaron, please don't tell me you fucking own this thing, man.
If you shorted it, you're doing great.
Anyways, dude, I pray for you down here.
It looks like paint dripping off of my.
Okay, it is going into some stupid effing squeeze on the 12-day chart. All right.
So there's something.
So there's something there. I mean, it's literally at zero. I don't really see how you can lose all your money if you bought it down here.
I like this spike of volume out of nowhere.
2 million shares, baby. Oh my God.
Wait, let me see what that does. Let's.
All right, CAS USD. Let's take a look at it.
Oh, non-tradable. CAS.
Where's the data on this one? This thing's literally just straight up, dude. Whatever.
CAS.
EVGO. We'll take a look at it. Flat, sure. So CAS looks pretty good, man. I mean, it's making higher highs on price. If this is all the data, then this isn't a flag, right? So you just want to buy when it breaks out of the flag, and that's it. She can come down some more. She's really elevated. The 3-day got the reset already, so there you go. That's good. Probably already in the buy zone for this thing. No idea what it does. Yeah, it's the same chart. Looks good. EVGO. You want an entry. You're literally right on a 2-day support right now. I mean, dude.
It's been consolidating for a little bit since February, March, January.
So the weekly stochastics are still coming down on this one. Yeah, monthly also. This doesn't look like a stock that I'd want to own personally.
If you got bets on option plays that play it where it doesn't go outside of the channel, killing it.
But you have a major support line here, and you're touching it, so.
680, 440.
But this to me, I don't know. It's not in any real structure here, so I don't really see any edge to want to trade this thing. But it looks like maybe you got some more downside if you don't hold this region here. And you could touch 5.25. Right, I would say this is in like a big channel.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Since like January.
Yep.
Actually, all the volume for the year has been in this one spot. And you're under it right now.
So TSEM is a semiconductor. They have earnings tomorrow. Let's take a look at that. Crashing right into support.
It's a good old wick right there. Lots of supply coming in. Good God.
Yeah, so big M shape here. This looks like probably a
Dumper.
yeah. You know, maybe look for entry around $30. Jesus, dude. Yeah, you could come down to gap fill. Why not? 36. This is probably a short setup here.
Yeah.
Why not?
Looks like a good hanging man right there.
There you go. Look at the weekly momentum telling you to short that shit. You got the signal.
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot. Easy game. Let's short this thing. Make a list, dude. We're calling all this stuff out.
TSEM.
Puts.
Get all the other ones.
Dump it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, dude. Look at the nastiness here on the MACD. That looks like shit.
Even that, look at the daily and look at all the supply coming in, just building. I mean, just straight 45-degree angle.
I mean, it might bounce off this support tomorrow and like get up to like $42. If this thing bounces off support and retests like $43, take a short. Right, because the daily's oversold already. It's never a profitable decision to take a short at support, but short the bounce for sure, I think, on this one. NBRI? Sure, we'll take a look at it. Probably another one of your shit stocks, right? Oh my god, dude. Please stop with these.
Yeah, the barcode.
Oh my god.
It's dripping paint.
Doesn't look good, man. The weekly stochastic's pointing down. Good luck, sir. Good luck, sir.
I'm about to get excited when you throw real money into a sub-penny stock.
Oh, shit.
Somebody threw a whole $1 in this thing.
That's fine, but, like, don't be, like, ripping, like, tens of thousands of dollars into this shit. If you want to rip tens of thousands of dollars into a fucking stock, check out this one right here. All right? It's at least a real estate investment trust. And it's got, like, weekly bull div, and it yields, like, 10.37%. And you're in the weekly buy zone, and you're in a falling wedge setup. I mean, come on. Like, here's the setup, okay?
This one's special.
This one looks good. Right? This is what I'm looking at down here. This is the type of shit that you guys should be looking for, all right, on your trades, on your charts.
What is this one called?
IIPR, Innovative Industrial Properties. They haven't been around for that long. Well, it's 2017. I'm also in some longs on NIO.
Fill me out.
Yep. 2-day and 3-day stochastic pointing up.
TSNY, long-term long on that, and LI. I got to get out of that this week, but it's finally started moving.
How's GameStop looking these days? Looks ready to rock, dude. Look at the accumulation down here. Low. Same low. Higher low. What charts are you using? This is TradingView.
It's like it's oscillating back and forth.
We're closer to a demand zone than we are a supply. I say
Yeah.
up. I say up. Upside.
I say play it in the middle. It doesn't go anywhere. What is it called? A straddle?
Yeah, I'm just long shares, man. $19 entry.
Okay. It's not a bad spot.
It's in a big flag. This is a bull flag, dude. No doubt about that. Huge impulse, massive consolidation.
Little dip before you rip. That's what you're thinking?
A little dip before the rip.
I mean, the volume has been very tight. So I can't imagine it's got too much supply problems. You had this one big push up, which has caused your, I guess it gapped up and pushed down, and then it looked like it absorbed it all up in this last bit of consolidation over the last month.
I like this song. Let's bump it. Bump it up.
Got earnings coming up too. You think they're going to make it?
I think rip, dude. Hardcore rip.
Let's do the 34 day. Oh yeah, I see it now. I see your bull flag. Yeah, if that's the case, then you're looking at
$60.
yeah.
Yes, sir. That's the target.
I go with this major one. I go off this most recent one. I really go off the most recent, so let's go here. And then down here. Yeah. 62. 60. Yeah. I see what you're seeing. We're shopping on the same aisle.
That's good. Welcome to the stream, buddy. What do you think about fuel cell down here? Look at the weekly stochastics telling us to buy. Buy this shit. It says, buy me. $50 retracement. We got a pivot right off this low. Huge consolidation area here. We're getting some shorts coming in here on crypto right now.
Energy stock.
Yeah.
To the top. Did bottom out.
Looks pretty close. Looks pretty close to a bottom if it's not bottomed out.
Yeah, I was about to say he got much left there, so you kind of get. You know, I like those flat bottom ones. So yeah, you got your flat bottom, you got your bounce, then you're just waiting for this next bounce. That's the one that goes out.
I think your target is $12 on this one.
And you got diminishing volume.
You break out of there.
Hard diminishing volume too.
Yep.
I mean, if you look at the monthly, it's like gone. They're trading air at this point.
Your monthly momentum doesn't look so good though. 2 week is crossing up. Like, so these next 2 weeks, I think you're going to see that oscillator flip bullish.
Your monthly momentum is peaking over the you went to volatility, right?
I don't have volatility on, but yeah, probably.
Yeah, I got it up.
Yo, let's go on Finviz and find some wrecked fucking stocks.
Rectum.
Yeah, go find me some shit to chart. Let's look at some stuff.
Well, here I got a whole list of shit. Ones that have dropped, or should have dropped. Let's see. I got them on screener. Right. Let's take a look at. You want to start from the top?
Sure.
CRK.
CRK. Monthly stochastics got to reset. Let's go to the weekly.
Yeah. I think these are all should be resets.
Weekly in 2 weeks still don't look so hot.
Massive supply coming in.
Yeah.
Maybe another short.
Yeah, it just broke support. So yeah, why not back down to $7?
Yeah. Just short this thing down. It's not ready. It's just, you ever looked at it and be like, put it back. It's not ready. It's not ready, Doc.
Monthly has lots of room to come down too. Look, you just got a MACD cross down too. So short this thing. Yep.
Oxy, OXY.
That's a short.
Yeah, that looks like it's hanging from the top too. Maybe it's just slow.
Monthly MACD cross short. Short that thing.
For a really long time. What are you thinking, down to 42 equilibrium down there?
Yep, 42 exactly. Yep. I got alerts set up on it for some reason. I must have been plotting a short trade on it.
Yeah, we're looking at it pretty hard earlier. BTU.
What was it? BTU. Looks like another short. I haven't even looked at the oscillator. There you go, short.
I got a short at 1651 and then maybe a call back to 30 if it does that.
Looks like a fucking double top to me, pal.
So you're saying Dumpsville? Like 79 cent? Just bury it.
Yeah, if it breaks 20, we're going to 10. All right. Just saying. Zem.
Yeah, this one's got. So this is the one that's got 80%.
What's the ticker?
ZIM.
I looked at this one.
Yeah. It's got 80% dividends.
I don't trust it, man. That seems too good to be true.
No, someone's Savvy's got it. He's getting it. He's been talking about it.
You hammer right off here, dude. So, all right. Let's see the follow through price action. You have earnings coming up.
Yes.
All right. So this is a double bottom. Then let's see the follow through price action.
So we'll put it on the watch list. Let's see.
Low risk long down here for sure. All right. Yeah. Next.
Let me get this.
If you guys are liking the stream, you guys know what to do. Smash the likes, hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends.
ABEO.
Oh yeah, this one was that one I charted, this therapeutic one, right?
Mm-hmm.
It broke the wedge, looks like. I'm calling for some major move and then dump city.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, that's right to the monthly 21 EMA. Yeah, it's still long, dude. Same outlook on this one. Look at the volume receding.
Mm-hmm.
Monthly stochastics pointing up. Yeah, it's a huge buy down here. Look at this thing. What are you gonna do? Short that thing, dude?
I'm gonna add it.
Look at the squeeze, man. I even have it circled. Look at that shit. Yeah, bro. Buy some of this stock. That looks great.
That was, where is it? DOW.
What is it?
DOW.
Middle of the range type of thing. No real edge on this, but looks like downside. Looks like an M shape.
Yeah.
There you go. Right, you're butting against right up on a trend line here. So yeah, I would say short. Yep, I would say short.
This one. Let's see. Push. All right, and PM. Looks like a short.
Yeah, looks like a short. No edge, though, for a short. You're in the middle of a range. I wouldn't take a short here either. I'd wait for it to get to the top of a range to short it.
All right, so draw your channel, wait for it to hit, set your alerts.
Yep.
And CNX. Looks like it's trying to create the bottom of a channel.
This looks like it bottoming out, yeah. You can see how it's like accumulating right down there, right? This looks like a little mini wedge setting up here. See it?
Yep.
So your RSI is telling you that you have some divergence forming, right? You have a lower low on price, but a higher low on the RSI, and not much on the MACD histogram in terms of an edge, but so your 2-day, you're at this is a major support level right here. 2-day stochastics pointing up, 3-day stochastics pointing up, 2 and 3-day pointing up. That should be enough for you to take a trade off of.
There you go.
All right, there you go. Easy as pie, guys. This is so easy, man.
NEX.
NEX.
Looks like it has some room to come down, it looks like, but not much. But if it does do that, it looks like it could go.
Looks like your Stokes are crossing back up here. 2-day, 3-day, about to cross back up. Your weekly, no real help here on the weekly. Monthly, coming down. So your overall trend is still pointing down, based on the stochastics.
$6 area.
Now let's chart it. We're right at the 618. Okay, so you're like literally right in that area where you could reverse, and the volume is receding. I wouldn't short this here, and I'll tell you why. Because you're literally sitting at a major support level, and I would wait. I'd wait for this to break this trend line right here before taking a long trade. All right, this looks like a dragon setup. Dragons can go back up to the top, $10. You're at the bottom of a range. All right.
Right.
Looks good.
What is the absolute bottom of that range?
$7.
Okay.
I would say that's a good place to buy. It goes back to $7. Yeah.
Cellular. Too high. RRC.
What is it?
RRC.
RRC. Okay, look at the accumulation happening here. You see the accumulation? Low, same low, same low, same low, higher low, higher low. Looks like a momentum shift in structure here. You can see the momentum shifting. It looks to be a descending triangle though, right? So keep in mind that these can break up. You are at a major support level. The RSI is coiling on the daily. The momentum is not in your favor here. It does look like maybe it's going to cross back up. So there's that. 2-day chart. 2-day stochastics look good. Yep, 2-day looks good. 3-day looks good. Weekly, not really giving you any help, but you could just see it starting to coil up on the 2 and 3-day charts. You could be looking at a move back up to about $30 if you break out of this descending triangle. All right, so look for a break, and yeah, this could be a major, inverse head and shoulders structure where you see this type of move. I would say this looks pretty good. I don't know what this company does, but I wouldn't be shorting it here. That's for sure. Have we done a full reset on this thing?
Yeah, down at the bottom about 2020, so it's a couple years in. Gooseneck up. Looks like it's trying to do its first major pullback to try to get some support, see if it can keep going up, or whether they need to dump it,
I'm going to go ahead and bet that it breaks to the upside.
Yeah, I think it's too early for them to actually dump it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
the same.
I'll be right back for 1 second. Take over. Share your
Alright.
chart. Let me share it.
Oh, it's in here. No, I just stopped it. I'm sharing.
Yep, go
All
for
right,
it.
cool.
Be right back 1 second.
All right. So let's take a look at some mess here. FNB. Kind of looks like a dump. Short it back down to maybe equilibrium here. Down to the 9. It's kind of sitting on some support right there. I'm on a monthly, so it is a pretty big chart. It could reverse. So maybe don't short it because you're sitting right at support, but maybe wait for it to show some time of bounce off of that. And let's look at the weekly before I go there. Sitting under support up here, bouncing off of, or under resistance and off of support. I don't know. Oh, we got earnings? No, already passed. Are we good? Decent. So they're not going bankrupt. So we've got something there. Like I said, I'd probably wait for it to start showing some momentum back to the upside over $11. Your RSI looks good. Your momentum is really strong on the weekly. Your daily sitting under resistance here. I don't know. Probably need some time on that. Let's move on. Got some rejection down here at the bottom. This is OZK. Got some diminishing volume there, but it's only on a daily.
So Days Clips is asking what is that indicator?
Which where? What? My mess? You don't want to. It's basically the same thing as his your 50 into 200 and 21 day and all that.
Moving averages? Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically the same thing.
Yes.
So this was OZK. Looks like a double top there. What do you think? Dumpster diving. Lots of supply.
Look at the bear volume that came in there for sure.
Yeah, lots of supply. This is to top it off right there. Could be the push. No, it just definitely looks like a dump. Same thing here. ADM. Look like a hanging man.
Yep.
I don't think we'll go any further than that. EMR. Same thing. RTX, same thing.
Bearish engulfing candle. Look at that.
Yeah. Totally short.
Yeah.
Push back under this major profile area.
After white candles, you usually get a reversal, man. So the reversal's to the downside.
So this would be a good one. This one probably looks the best of them.
That's that short. That's the short I gave you a while ago, right? Huge rise.
Yeah. That is what. It just shows up on my my scanner now.
That means dump that shit.
Yeah, dump it. Let's see. What else we got? Let's look at some of the ones I'm sitting on that I wish I wasn't. Actually, I'm not sitting on this. ENPH looks really good. Not on the monthly, though. Definitely don't look at it there.
Just for a gap fill, maybe, yeah.
Look at this.
Gap fill.
Yeah. And it's been held down so hard. It's really undervalued by $40. Easy. Tesla. Oh, you don't want to see all that mess.
Tesla's just gonna go back up.
How about FedEx? Looks. I think it's going to find support here.
Looks toppy.
Yeah. You think it's going to come down and try to find support right here?
Yeah.
And it's like 214 area.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe try to turn around and go back up.
And then pivot. Yep.
Yeah. SPY. We talked about that earlier. Same thing. It already did hit it twice, the support area. I don't know. I think it probably just fails though on this one, huh?
More times you test the support, the more likely it is to break down.
Yeah, it didn't really make any progress when it tested. It looked worse. It's like, let me touch this and see if it feels any better.
We are in a recession, you know. So yeah, there's that.
Let me say, don't touch it. Don't touch it. You're gonna make it tested. There you go. How about this one? AAPL Apple.
Looks kind of topish. Does
Yeah, I
look
think it's
topish.
gonna come back down to this area down here.
Mm-hmm.
It's 152. Monster. That thing looks strong. I know you got the white thing, right? White candle right there, but man.
You're gonna have multiple white candles, you know.
Yeah, I think this thing just keeps, for some reason, out of all the other ones, like this one, I was like, there's no way this is going up. And then after earnings, it just shot up and it just kept shooting up. And it's just like even this candle here doesn't even make me feel like it's weak. Like it still makes me feel like it's strong.
Yeah, they tried to dump it.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one of the ones I wish I was in that I didn't even think about until after it. PSNY. This thing is like
shit.
weakest electronic car company. I mean, it's got good fundamentals, but man, that is not doing anything for its stock.
Look at the volatility just picked up again, dude. Like that's gonna get wrecked.
Well, luckily, it can't go too far.
You got a bag of that shit stock?
It's the lowest. It's the lowest of all the electronic cars. It's like so sad. Oh, it's got ED. LI.
It's got ED. Oh my god.
Correct.
Needs a doctor.
It needs a doctor.
LI is man, it was sitting sideways for the longest time. I thought it would never get out of this channel, and then it popped the last 2 days. We talked about in the last stream. I said don't do it. It's never going to move, and then it moved.
Told you. As soon as I look at it,
They're like, you looked at it. It's time to go, guys.
Node gave the TA reaction.
AAL. I don't know. Came back, tested support.
I'm not touching that stock, dude. That's
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to.
Garbage.
Generac. It's a little sluggish after it popped $20, and now it's just consolidating. I think it's going to pop again, though. I think they're just trying to hold back the move long enough to piss off enough people and then take off. AIG. Does this look like support here? Or does it look like a head and shoulders?
Let me take a look at it. No, it's holding support.
Lots of rejection off that, right?
I'll show you my chart.
And then off of some timeline, you have a gap that it's already like checked.
There you go. That's what I had drawn.
Just got to hold out.
Stokes are good. Stokes
Stay
look
strong,
good.
8 years. Stay strong.
Stokes look good.
I like Stokes.
Weekly elevated to separation.
It's in a Zen mode.
It's gonna rip.
That's what I'm in. I'm in this one pretty heavy. So yeah, I'm with you. I put a short. I put one short on it just to kind of
Hedge.
hedge the bleeding, because it's just kind of oscillating in this, like, it's not really going far. But it's just kind of oscillating right there. I don't like it.
When glimmer, dude. When glimmer.
When glimmer. I can't. What is WY? I'm just going there.
This thing's fucking wrecked, man.
Ooh, Jag X.
That thing ripped, dude.
Yeah, it's still holding too. It like even came back and tested.
I bought some more flow the other day.
Yeah, you like that? Which one is that? Which insurance company is that?
Dapper Labs flow. It's a crypto.
No, the flow from whatever.
I don't know. We're losing viewers.
Uh-oh.
If you're still here, type 1 in the chat. Wrecked.
Pull up JagX.
JagX.
Is there anybody still left? Is it just us?
We got some ones in the chat. We got Aaron, Flap, and Days.
Can we tell about that guy?
Woo! Look at the volume. Oh my god! Look at that volume that came in. This thing's gonna
I know.
rip.
It's like what is it like?
This thing hasn't even done anything yet. This thing's gonna rip, dude.
It's like the tallest building in the world compared to like all the other
Oh
tallest.
my
buildings.
god! This is a falling wedge of wedges here, dude. Look at the fucking volume spike. Wow. Let's find some more shit stocks like this.
Yeah, where's Kylie or
Kelly.
Kelly or?
Her name is Kelly.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I swear I thought she corrected us. It was the other way.
DNA. Ooh. I like
Okay.
it.
Okay. A
I
little
like
flat.
it. I like it. I like it. Low,
That's-
same low.
Oh no, what is that? It's like the God's finger coming down. If you look at the monthly.
Flap,
Yeah.
this looks good, dude. Buy it up.
Look at this. So
Buy it up. Buy it up. Look at the weekly stochastics
30.
pointing up.
30-cent range from
All right, it's going on my list. DNA.
the 1st of March till the 1st of May. Wow, 2 months in a 30-cent range. That's awesome.
This is gonna fly, dude. This thing's gonna go
Yeah.
back to like $5.
I'm putting that on the list too. Who was that? They gave it?
Flap.
Good job, man. Purple list. And it's DNA, yo. It's genetics. It's got to go.
It's in the genes, man.
It's got to go up. You also look at the diminishing volume, and you can see that the
Yeah.
green at the end is poking.
It's poking. It's giving a little boner.
It's little. Woo! Hey guys, I'm ready to party. What other ones? We got any other ones?
I don't know, but the fucking dollar just took a shit, so that means Bitcoin's ripping.
Oh, let's look. You ever look at Bitcoin futures?
27K. Woo! Ripping. Damn it, I want my fucking $25,000 buy order to fill. Bastards. It's just gonna go now, man. This thing's gonna moon. Stocks are gonna rip tomorrow, too. It's just so oversold on the 2-day and daily, man. It's gotta get a reset. You know what's gonna run, man, is injective protocol. You guys know about this fucking coin? This is gonna fucking run, dude. I mean, it's overbought. I mean, it's, yeah. Not on the quarterly, not on the monthly. This thing has room to run, fellas, ladies, gentlemen. I bought this thing at $1.60, man. I'm gonna be lit as fuck off this thing. $100, man. That's my target. See you there.
Let's look. Okay. Little flat action there on a 30-day or a monthly. Stuck in a $2 range.
I'm really tempted to buy more Glimmer down here, man. This thing is just so fucking wrecked. It broke the downtrend, right? It broke this trend line. It's just doing a bunch of fucking nothing. The RSI's at 21, man. Volume receding too. Look at the volume receding here. I can't wait.
It's nice.
This is bottomed out, huh? It's gotta be, right?
Where's it
10
at,
on,
right?
10 on the RSI. Look at the squeeze. Look at the squeeze.
Yeah.
When moon? I got a bag of this fucking thing. I got a bag of this thing too. This thing looks like it just completed a Wyckoff accumulation schematic down here.
Was Moon? Just
Moon?
Moon?
Moon River, yeah.
Oh wow. Look at that. Ugh. Squeeze the bottom, like just tight BB.
I ripped a bunch at like $7 in January. I bought it. And I intend to hold it because, like, as soon as it breaks this range, it's just going to go absolutely nutso.
It definitely looks like it's bombed out. Looks like it definitely would hit a point where it's going to pop. Just
Just
like,
gotta be patient with it, yeah.
yeah, diminishing volume. I mean, at some point, it kind of has to. It's like,
Look at the bottom here. I can see. Look at the candles.
yeah, you're right. You got that one bounce, and the next bounce would be like a one leg up, and then out the channel.
Mm-hmm.
It just needs to start that one leg up.
Look at the RSI telling you that. This is the bottom. Oversold on a 2-day.
Mm-hmm.
Every time this thing is oversold on a 2-day chart, it's some sort of bottom, like every single time. Even if it's not the bottom, it's some sort of bottom. Alright, I think we've had enough for tonight. What do you guys think? You guys all charted out? Let us know in the chat. QNT looks set up. This thing's gonna run, dude. Sologenics is another one that's set up down here. OP oversold.
Oh wow.
Right at a major trend line right here. anyways, I want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful week. If you guys enjoyed the content, you guys know what to do. Leave a like, leave a comment, share the channel with folks if you guys enjoyed it. And we'll catch you guys next week for another stream, all right? Hopefully you guys have a wonderful week. Catch you guys next week.